Hey folks, Roland here in the hot seat for an episode I'm entitling Mish-Mash Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Steve King, returning guest. How's your hand? Great. Anyways, it's a Mish-Mash episode, so what we're going to be doing here is random assortment of crap that we got from a store up in Concord, New Hampshire. The Concord Co-op Market. I'll give you the information on whatever's on this receipt here. I'll put it on the descriptor bar just so you can see what they are. They're a pretty good place, you know, a little pricey, but you know, it's a co-op. You're guaranteed to buy good stuff there.
Yeah, cheeses, looks like they have jerky and
Yeah.
kinds of stuff.
Dog. Yeah, lots of vegan, vegetarian stuff, a lot of fair trade stuff. You and the missus know all about that stuff. Fair trade, right? I get that right. I always feel like I'm going to mess that up when I say that.
So it's fair trade, not free trade.
Okay.
A lot of people
Fair trade.
use that.
Well, anyways, we're going to dive into the first thing we got here. Natural Jack Cheese Chipotle. So, this isn't, it says it's hot on here. It's from Sonoma Cheese. But,
Now, is Chipotle like a layman's term? Like, people, like, Chipotle has only been popular in the past, like, I would say maybe, what, 5 years?
yeah, since the restaurant chain opened
And now,
up.
is Chipotle a specific type of pepper, or it's
This
roasted,
is-
right?
This is
How
where
is that?
I would have the answer if I was a good chili head. Because I've heard some people say like a chipotle pepper is like a jalapeno pepper that's cured a certain way or something like that. But
I have no idea.
I honestly don't know. No, I'm sorry. I feel like I should though. Yeah, let's give it
It's
a try.
generally like a mid-range smokiness.
Yeah, Chipotle's known for its smoky flavor and its robust nature. And just pull some of this off there. I'm not having much success here. There we
So
go.
Is this one mine?
Yeah. There's a lot of good sized chunks in this cheese. Smells very cheesy.
No,
for
it's just
like-
like cow cheese,
I don't know.
whole milk, pasteurized, chipotle, peppers, herbs, and spices.
Yeah. It's not. I guess that's a sign of a good cheese that it doesn't smell very good, but it tastes good.
It's a soft cheese.
It's very sharp, yeah. It's almost spreadable.
Again, not very spicy, but
Yeah.
a very smoky.
Like this would be great at a party with platters and like crackers and
Mhm.
sausages and all kinds of stuff.
It's barely hot at all,
Yeah,
but there's a lot of flavor in there.
very much so.
It's great.
I'm digging that. I can give that a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of two types of cheese that we're going to be reviewing from the same company today. But moving down the line,
So next up is spicy chipotle sea snacks. They're gluten-free and strangely addictive. Can you see this?
now that's seaweed. Is that what it is?
It is actually
Never had seaweed as
delicious
is.
seaweed snack for the entire family. Spicy chipotle flavor, lightly roasted with 100% olive oil, a pinch of salt, and a dash of organic chipotle.
Organic Chipotle. Get into the vegan stuff now.
Organic, yep. Great.
Now let's
So-
tear into that.
Seaweed and chipotle.
Yeah, I mean I've had seaweed with you know sushi and obviously you know going swimming with the polar plunge. You know I came up with a whole salad worth. But I can't say I've ever had a dried seaweed snack that's not wrapped around sushi.
Packaging is hard to get into, but
Well, it's organic. You know it's vegan. They got to make it difficult. You got to burn those calories as you're trying to dig in.
all right. I don't
That-
exactly know how to eat this.
That does not look like what I thought it would.
Not at all.
Uh,
It actually looks like seaweed.
It does. It looks like AstroTurf. Is that two you got there or one?
I can't tell.
Ah, there we go. Looks like nori, like sheets of nori.
Yeah, it kind of does. But
Smells
thinner.
fishy.
And much more
Fragile. Fragile. Yeah. Like you might want to steam this a little bit if you were going to use it for nori. Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
exactly know how to eat this.
I guess we just tear into it, you know, for science. Ooh,
It's earthy.
very
and
fishy.
salty. And
Mmm.
tastes like seaweed. I don't actually taste chipotle at all.
You get a little bit of a burn when you breathe out. That's
It mostly just tastes like fish
yeah.
stuff. I don't even know.
I was gonna say, I guess if you're a fish person, you'd like this, which I am. So I'm not entirely against it. It's not that bad. It's just I didn't know what to expect. I'm not sure
It
it was
tastes like
this.
fish. It tastes
Yeah.
like you're eating fish oil built out
Yes, that's it. Exactly.
in your mouth.
When you're taking something with like omega-3s and you burp up a half hour later and you get that fish flavor.
Fish oil? That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna reluctantly eat another piece.
I'm working my way through mine. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing, but I want to get a fair assessment. Like I said, if you like fish, it's
very
not
light,
bad.
but as soon as it like dissolves in your mouth, it kind of comes to life. You know, you get
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's dried, and then it reconstitutes in your mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good way to put it because it does. It's like very thin and crumbly, thinner than paper.
Yeah.
But you can chew it once it gets when you mix it with your saliva.
Well, if you like fish and you like Chipotle, you might like sea snacks. I'm not a fish person.
Yeah,
I don't like the flavor of fish oil, so this one's not my favorite.
I like fish, and that's about as much as I'm gonna eat. Is like half of one of these, because yeah,
I'm done with that one.
that's I'm just gonna put these off to the side here. I'm gonna give that a thumbs that way. I don't know if that's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's it feels like it's a base component of something else. You shouldn't just have it by itself.
at all.
I got a little bit, but then again, I was shoving it down my gullet.
Too fishy.
Very fishy. Alright, next up I got a bag of nuts. What these actually are, they're pepitas, spicy pepitas, that we got from the Concord store again.
Any idea what a pepita is?
I think it's a pumpkin seed, because they look like pumpkin seeds.
So it's some sort of gourd seed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
Let me just
that makes some sense.
get some of these on here.
And they roast them at the store and...
I would assume so. I didn't bother to ask, but they look good. I'm a huge pumpkin seed fan,
Okay.
so I'm gonna give these a fair assessment. Yeah, they got little orange bits just powdered all over them.
Yeah, definitely spiced up.
They don't smell any different than regular pumpkin seeds.
Now, what's the flavor? Like, does
It
it
just
say...
says spicy.
It just says spicy, so it could be anything, habanero or...
Yeah,
it doesn't...
There's a little bit of a burn when you breathe out. It seems to be the theme with all these so far. Or maybe I'm so residually from the cheese.
The cheese is good.
Mm.
So these have a little bit of spice, but
Yeah, they're good.
it's kind of just powdered on there. So what's your assessment on this one?
I'm not really sure. I mean, it's like, I like pumpkin seeds, but I don't want to be biased on it. So, the spice doesn't really add anything.
No.
No. They're just pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
Or pepitas.
Pepitas.
Anyways, now we get into the weird item, here.
Okay. So, this is called Primal Strips. The name might fool you because it's meatless, vegan jerky
Vegan jerky.
with shiitake mushrooms.
Let the phrase
Made-
vegan jerky settle into your brain for a few seconds before you finally try to grasp what it is we're about to do here. Vegan jerky.
Hot and spicy vegan jerky. It's made with shiitake mushrooms. I'm going to go ahead and cut this open.
Yep. There's actually 2 bricks in there, so it looks like we get one each. So I'm going to pull from the top and split.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, go that
that'll
way.
work too.
However you can get
Go
it.
ahead and take yours. And I'll just kind of pull up this other one here.
Oh my god. Ooh, look at that.
How are you with mushrooms? Do you like mushrooms?
I do like
What's your
mushrooms.
mushroom,
Oh, by the way, since we're not able to do a pan in tonight, we don't have a camera woman. We're doing a tripod. So if things look a little different again, that's why. But I do like mushrooms.
Oh. Definitely,
It smells like a hippie store.
it smells like what you would want meat to smell like if you didn't eat meat. It kind of has
It
like
smells
the
like
odor of fake meat.
Yeah, it smells like the vegans aren't there. Nothing against vegans. Some of my best friends are vegans. But after this, I'm going to go eat a steak. Just to spite you.
And it's actually harder than meat. It's like really, really, really hard.
Well, I think we've stalled enough.
Okay. Ready?
No.
Oh, it's definitely hard.
Got consistency of a touchy roll.
Yeah. I mean, consistency of like jerky, I guess.
Mhm.
But
It's neither hot nor spicy.
yeah, just smoky, almost like liquid smoke.
Yeah.
Or some kind of barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of that too. I'm not crazy about the texture, but that's just because it's pressed mushroom.
Not meat.
It's feet, fake meat.
Now, this said mushroom, and I expected to get an overwhelming mushroom flavor because that had an overwhelming sea flavor.
Yes.
But this doesn't have an overwhelming mushroom flavor.
Yeah, it's like you nailed it. It's just a smoky barbecue-esque flavor. So,
In fact, actually, like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, the texture takes a little getting used to, but I'm not against it.
Yeah, if I was a vegan, I would totally eat this all the time.
If I was a vegan, I'd totally eat steak. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I'd say so far, except for the cheese, it's the most palate-pleasing item of the night.
Yeah, for this show, it's not hot or spicy.
Oh, I wasn't sure where you were going to. Yeah, it's like, yeah, for this show.
No. I mean, this is a show about hot things, and this isn't hot.
Capsaicin consumption.
It's just meat. Fake meat.
Feet. Well, again, I can give that a thumbs up. I like that. That's not so bad. Yeah, textural.
For fake meat, yeah.
For fake meat. Back to the Sonoma Jack Cheese Company, we have extra hot habanero. This is let me see, we got whole milk cheese. Again, looks like pretty much the same as the other one, only the slight difference of a hotter pepper. I'll wash my hands beforehand in case anyone's curious.
So you definitely saved the hottest one for last.
Oh yeah, that's every Mish-Mash episode. That's how we do this.
No,
Actually, I didn't do that last one.
equally as soft as the other one. Looks like.
Yeah, this has been in my fridge for a couple days, so I let it set for about an hour before serving it, like a good cheese server would. Because just separate this. There we go. Not as much chunks in it as the other one.
I was just thinking that. Like, it just doesn't have as much pepper
Yeah.
up front. Like when you look at it.
The
It's just
Chipotle,
kinda-
Chipotle one had like the sauce put out through it as well. Ooh, wow, man! Do you get a smell off that? That smells like fresh habaneros. That is an extremely distinctive smell. Ooh, man, I'm a little worried about these. Fresh habaneros kick my butt. Something fierce, but
That's pretty good.
let's do this.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fresh habanero.
A lot of flavor.
Yeah. Good on the Sonoma Jack people for getting that flavor to come across. I didn't know if it was possible. So once you cook them, they lose that.
That's very good. That is an excellent cheese. Oh, yep. Definitely getting the heat now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I may have to dip in some of that milk for this one, but wow. Yeah, man, seriously. This product I can wholly endorse if you like fresh peppers and cheese. This is like the perfect marriage of two worlds. Oh, wow.
That's very good.
A couple of these, that's what I'm giving up. But now I have to drink some milk because my throat's a little burning.
So, I have a question. Saying how you're drinking milk to get rid of the flavor of the pepper. Does the cheese do anything pepper?
Oh, getting rid of the burn of the pepper, you mean?
Yeah, does it?
It does. Because
a little.
I would say it does, because every time, regardless of whatever my tolerance may be, when I eat a fresh habanero, that's my kryptonite. Fresh habanero will knock me on my butt every damn time. I don't know what it is about that pepper, but they just pack a nasty punch. Like the first time I did one on camera with my brother Chris, that one was the only one I kind of got away with. Since then, it's like the revenge. They just hit me every time. But yeah, I think the cheese like cuts it enough so that you can enjoy the pepper flavor and not be laid out.
So, in order to have that intense hot flavor, you would need a much hotter pepper. This is just enough where you get the equal balance of like not killing it too much and
preserving the natural flavor.
Yeah,
I mean, I wonder if they make like a butch-t or a ghost chili version of this, because these are the only two we found in the store.
So I would say my favorite of the entire bunch was definitely the habanero.
Yeah, and strangely enough, the mushroom. Just You know, I didn't think I would because it looked like tar, like a
It
little
really
block of
did.
tar.
It really did. It was
But,
super hard, but
If we had the zoom in, you would have zoomed in and it looked like a little brick. If I was smart, I would have taken a picture of it before we devoured it. But foresight, hindsight, no sight, whatever. All right, well, I think that's a fair trade. It's a good place to wrap up this episode. Steve, thank you for coming on my show.
always a pleasure.
We'll definitely have you back for future episodes. We'll see if we can get some wilder and wackier things. The Mish-Mash episodes are great because you don't have to have a theme. You just throw out a bunch of crap on the table and say, hey, guest, eat. You know?
I like to eat.
Fair enough. I do too, obviously. Oh boy, getting fat. Thank you for watching In the Hot Seat, and we'll see you next episode.